do think that's an aspect that people gloss over as far as like Ben's goes, because I would most people say yeah he was massive, but that dude, if you do any research into him, like when he got prepped for that role, he was straight up like anything negative that's going on in my life, any bad habits, my eating, anything, like I am about to play Batman. And I'm also at this age, I am older, so it's going to be
Yeah, it's
hard.
harder to do
But I literally have to make myself look the most close to this character I absolutely can
to
in
bring
like
justice
the
to the
bill
character,
and
to play the
everything.
character
Yeah, and he
right.
did that. And I mean, that really is way more than almost just showing up and doing the exercise. Like
Yep.
in a way, like because most people, I don't know, I have some other my trainers up north that talk about this too. Because the easiest thing you always hear people say is, oh, if I had that money or that amount of money and a trainer, I could do it too. And
And a
like,
dietitian
yeah,
and
and
and shit.
here's the thing is like, yes, if you had someone making the meals for you, it would be
Makes it
easier.
easier.
If you had someone writing a workout for you, yeah, that would be easier. But money doesn't substitute effort, or money
Yeah.
doesn't substitute mindset, or kind of what you're willing to put into it. And the funny thing is that most people do have the money, to buy the app that gives them the program. Most people do have the app or the training thing they can buy that will give them the meal plan or anything.
Yeah, everybody can get a membership for $20 at a gym a month or $10 a month at a
So
gym. Everybody can go get a MyFitnessPal thing.
right. So
So
realistically, like they're like basic, like they could do that and they haven't. So like that, but that just basically covers it, is that the money doesn't equal effort, because he could have clearly went into that gym, got the money, get paid, went through the motions, and if he went through the motion, it doesn't matter how much his bank account was rising. If he just
yeah,
went through the motion, he gave a half-assed effort, he wouldn't look like that. Or if he ate every meal they gave to him and he gave a half-ass effort in
yeah,
any of his exercise, he wouldn't have looked like that. So there's no amount of money or bribery that can basically change someone's willing effort to
yeah.
go through that process and make a character like that. Like you can't be bribed into changing your physique and mentality. That effort or process, like it really is a film preparation psychologically. Like
Oh yeah, 100%.
if you're gonna play Batman per se, like if you walk in completely out of shape, put on the costume and try to act, like you might be able to act, like sure you could act, you might be able to say the words, say the lines, but like if you don't physically feel like the character, it's not going to be conveyed or come out,
It's not gonna be convincing at all.
yeah, convincing is the word, and authentic as you would think, So like when those actors are talking about Ben do it, like if you have to walk around in a Batman suit, you better feel like you're Batman in that Batman suit. If you have to throw a fake punch, you better feel like Batman throwing that punch, Like I mean, just think about like anytime you've been in shape or anything, like you just feel differently. Or,
Oh yeah.
if you prepped and trained and
Your
just
shoulders don't hurt. Your back
if
doesn't
if
hurt.
you just worked your ass off for months and months to prep into a role where you're like, we are training for a Batman role, like the better you feel, the healthier you feel, the stronger you feel, or even like say the hard shit you might do, like pushing the weights around, being near a complete exhaustion and like pushing past that point, like not the physical point, but the psychological factor of being in those type of like situations training for Batman, but also having to have, like you said, that Batman attitude going through those. Just even, I mean, I would be surprised if they don't think about that. Like how would, if I'm about to play Batman, would Batman push through this? Or how
Yeah.
would Batman approach this? Or I'm tired, I want to quit this workout or process, but he wouldn't. And there is a correlation to that factor that has to go into them training all those months, physically looking the part, but then psychologically also like being able to convey
Adopting
the
the
part. Yeah,
mindset.
adopting the
Yeah.
mindset and conveying that, because that does change how they look and feel and what they've been through for that entire time working out really does shape them as a character. It's really it's film
Yeah, it changes
preparation.
you.
Yeah, it's film preparation, just like someone would sit and study a character or study a role. The process of actually doing those things, like, it makes sense. Like, and I mean, when you see Ben, especially in BVS, like playing the broken, older down, beaten, kind of, unsure about his morality at the time, or if what he's done has really been worth it, or everything he's thought he's done for 20 years is now kind of, he's unsure about it. Like, you can tell in that role of being the older brawler that still is absolutely frightening, moves like a complete athlete, is insanely strong, but he moves like he just moves like an old man who's just not to be messed with. you know?
Yep.
And like
Absolutely terrifying.
it
Just a
like
shit brick house.
yes, and like I'd even say, like, when he walks into that Lex Luthor dinner, when he's not even in the suit, when he just walking out of or gets out of the Aston Martin, is walking through that party, he is just walking around like there's no one else in that building as dominant as him, and they don't even know he's Batman. You can just tell as he's walking in, like, oh my god, like he
Oh,
just
and, and what Ben does better than anybody else, I think that party scene at Lex Luthor as mansion shows is like that Batman is who Bruce Wayne is, and that Bruce Wayne is the mask. Like he did
right.
not want. He just put on the mask, took some pictures, like schmoozed his way through, but then was just like, "Fuck all of these
Yeah, I
people. I
know.
don't. I hate
Like,
everybody here."
yeah, like I don't care for any superficial aspect of this. There's no vanity in it. I have no ego. I have, like, literally nothing more than me just here to find some information. There is not anyone who could bother me right now. There's nothing that annoys me. Like, there's literally no happiness, joy, or ego brought into me being here. I just don't want to be here, but I have to.
Yep,
And like the clip
exactly.
of him, the girl coming down and asking if he just says he's looking for the bathroom, and then he says, "I like those shoes." He smiles and turns around, and
Yeah.
the smile just drops. It's
Yep.
just pure fake. It's just like that really, and that's part of that preparation where he's just been training to have that mindset. Like, that is exactly where his Bruce Wayne is supposed to be in that movie.